next segment. So we just continue reading here. Okay, so let's get started. So he dressed up and decided to call himself Don Gusto. Don, he's Don, the royalty. Yeah, yes. So I shall ride my horse like a knight. He thought, I shall ride my horse like a knight. He will carry me most gallantly. I will give him a high surrounding name. His name shall be Racinante. Means that was pronounced like Rosinate. So he's a square, like a knight's assistant. Okay? So it was like that. So what happened? He will carry me most gallantly. I will give him a high sounding name. He have so I have told he can give him a good name who sounds very good and loud. That's nothing but racinate. Okay, in a Latin, the word means previously a common horse. Everybody will understand that he is now no longer common but very common. But there is one thing is missing here. Thought Don Quisto. Like all other knights, I must find a squire and some assistant for me, and who will follow me on my journeys and look on while I fight like a hero, right? How many of you are heroes? I think everyone of are heroes. So here is like that. So he went to poor laborer in the village called Sancho Panja. This name, like this man, had a hard life, a lot of work, and not much money, and life like he was honest but simple. So Sancho Panza said to Quisto, like Don Quisto, what he said, I am a knight and I wish to be my knight's babe. Knight Square. Square. I promise that one day everybody will be talking about your achievements. I promised on one day everybody will talk about our achievements. So wonderful, my master, said Sancho happily. I will accompany you, said Sancho. I will also bring my donkey, for I cannot walk much. Okay. Don Quisto was puzzled. What? Like that? Yeah, alright. He had never read about any knight who square rode on a donkey. Yet he said, you may ride him until I present you with a horse. Very early in the next morning, the knight and his squire set on out of their travels. Don Questo said, Friend Sancho, you must know that it has always been the custom. So Sancho, friend, Don Questo have told him that you must know it is a finding of a custom. So it is for him that it is to be followed. Of knights to conquer islands and put their squares over there as governors. I shall keep up the good custom. Thank you, master, said Sancho Plazo. Don Quisto felt that he was the most violent knight in the world, he thought. But he's not, but he is. Okay? Sancho Rod was his snap, snap, scap on one side of him and the leather bottle on the other. His feet almost dragging on the ground, his mind was full of hopes of becoming famous. For some time they rode silently because they were both thinking of a glorious future. If we both will get famous, then definitely we will be the famous nightmare and we'll be do good adventurous in our life, in our travel. They thought like that. So after a while, Sancho Panja spoke, I request you, sir, knight, be sure to conquer the island you promised me. I wish to govern a large one. Well, I'm thinking of improving upon that good custom, and said John Gusto. What if I should conquer 3 or 4 islands and set up you as a master of them all? It's really a big thing, right? Nothing would be pleased me better, answered Sancho. Nothing? But it is. So we'll see. Mm, while they were thus riding and talking, they came to a place where there were a great many windmills. They seem to be thirsty, 30 or 40 of them scattered here and there upon the plain. And when the wind blows, their long arms seem to wave in the most threatening manner. So what happened? Gusto paused in the middle of the road, and what he said? There he cried. Look there, there he cried. Look yonder. Means yonder means over there. Look over there, like that. Sancho, I see at least 30 huge games, and I will fight all of them. When I have killed them, we will take it, their wealth. So, what gains? Asked Sancho Panza, confused. Look, those who are standing in the fields just before us, answered their long arms. I have read the some of them have arms that reach more than 2 miles. Look at them carefully, master, said Sancho. Those are not gains, they are windmills. The things which you call arms are sails, and they flap around when the wind blows. Friend Sancho, said the knight, very harshly, you are not used to adventures. I tell you, those things are gains. If you are afraid, go and hide yourself and say your prayers. I shall attack them at once. Without any another word, he spurred, resonate, and charged at the windmills. Stand, cowards, he cried. Stand your ground. Do not run away from a single knight who dares to challenge you all to a fair fight. At that moment, the wind began to blow briskly, and all the mill sails were set moving. They seeming to be answering his challenges. He paused a moment. Heavens, he cried, help me in this dangerous adventure. Then he took out his lance, he covered himself with his shield, and he rushed with resonate to the nearest windmill. So what happened? The Quisto, when he reached to the windmill, thought it was again, and he wanted to fight, to brave enough to do his own adventure in front of Sancho Panza. So what happened? He had started whistling. The wind is blowing like anything in that position. What Don Quisto have did and what I want that. I like this. So mm, the long lance stung into one of the whirling sails with a force. It was swiftly pulled out of the knight's firm grasp. It was whirled into the air and broke. At the same moment, the knight and his horse were thrown rolling upon the ground. Sancho Panza hurried to the place as quickly as his donkey could carry him. His master was lying helpless by the roadside. Master, didn't I tell you? They were windmills, cried the squire. Peace, friend Sancho. Peace, friend Sancho, answered Don Questo, rubbing the dust from his eyes. There is nothing so uncertain as war. This wicked magician, Faston, like a Freston, it's a Freston, who stole my books, has done all these. They were gains, as I told you, but he changed them into windmills, so that I should not I should not have the honor of victory. But Sancho, I will have revenge on him in the end. I believe you, cried Sancho, as he dismounted from his donkey. He lifted the fallen knight from the ground. He brought him his shield and helped him remount his horse. The sun was now sloping towards the west at night, and Squire continued onward in search of another adventure. Hope you like the story reading. Exact adapted from John Quisto by Cervantes. So dismounted means got down from the donkey or got down from the horse. Hope you like it. Stay tuned till then. And I'm really happy that sharing this adventures about Don Questo was really amazing story in English. Many of you like it. So let me know in my comments below. Till then, keep shining, keep grace. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Happy learning, happy joy. Thank you.